Welcome back to another episode of Adventures in Dudeness. Sorry about that. Boy, I am already stumbling all over my words. Well, folks, here we are. Um, we are we are almost at the end of February here. And I'm going to be honest with you. I'm pretty fucking sick of winter already. This is, the holiday nostalgia has already worn off. It is nothing but cold and snow and ice and busting your ass in the parking lot for everyone to laugh at you because you wore Crocs to the gas station. Yeah, we've probably already gone through a bag or two of salt and shoveled enough that the enjoyment has worn off, and now it's just bitterly cold. And our life is in a period of sucking. But there are some ways that we can overcome and kill those winter blues. Well, here's some great winter activity ideas for you to enjoy the season. Whether you love the outdoors or prefer staying inside, we will discuss something for everybody today. Number one, outdoor winter activities, right? This is if the weather permits. This is going to be skiing or snowboarding, ice skating, snowshoeing, sledding, tubing, building a snowman or a snow fort, snowball fight, winter hiking, ice fishing, stargazing in the snow, winter camping. All right, so there's 10 of them. 10 activity ideas for you to go outside and enjoy if you have the proper gear and know how to be safe doing it to avoid frostbite and stuff like that. Recently, like someone gifted me, I don't know if they gifted it to me, but I don't know. I have a bunch of ice fishing stuff. My dad is really into ice fishing, but sadly, in the past few years, there has not been enough ice to fish on. Our winters are not what they used to be. I'm not doing it. We're not going to discuss. You know what? I don't give a shit. I don't want to hear it. Our winters are not what they used to be, and they've actually, I believe, moved our zone even for gardening and growing recently. So yeah, we don't get the snow like we used to. We don't get the ice like we used to. So a lot of this stuff is tough. Ice skating, you can, there are outdoor rinks and they still stay frozen because they have, technology, thankfully. And we have a lot of indoor rinks around here too. Skiing, snowboarding, and tubing, you can do all that stuff usually at a, I don't know, ski resort or wherever the fuck you call them. Because they make snow. It's definitely cold enough to make snow, but it's not, we don't like get it that much naturally. Of course, me saying this, we'll probably get a fucking snowstorm now, but anyway, yeah, we don't get it like we used to. Even like winter hiking. So I used to have a tradition, and sadly I failed at it this year. But it's something I started in Florida with a group of friends. And the first of the year, we would all go out and take a hike, and it was kind of the way to, like, our little way to start the year off on a good foot. But since coming back up north, the first year I was back here and took my New Year's hike, it was like 45 degrees. I wore a hoodie. Not definitely not what you think. It was like muddy and kind of shitty, and I don't know, wasn't great. I do know further up north by like the Canadian border and the giant park that we have, that you can do all that stuff there. They have like fire tower hikes, and it does. They get snow and ice and all that kind of shit. So ice fishing is definitely one of the things that is a tradition for me and or my dad and kind of me. It's been a long time since I've gone. I actually have a friend in Florida that his dream. Excuse me. His dream, which I can't fucking believe this. His dream is to go ice fishing. So I was hoping that at some point I can do that for him, but sadly, it doesn't look like that's going to happen. A lot of like nature places, like nature centers and stuff, at least around here. They have some winter activities and like winter hikes and stuff where they'll like take you around and you can go look for like owls and stuff at night and I don't know, different things like that. So look around at those places also for outdoor activities. And then you have like some other thing, I guess that's not even mentioned on here. So snowmobiling or snow machining, or I don't know, it's called a few different things, I guess. We call it snowmobiling. That's kind of big in this area. And they do stuff like poker runs, which you get a bunch of usually bars together, and you travel around to each bar and you get a stamp or pick up a card, and then you all meet back at the starting point and have usually dinners included with it, with your ticket, and then you can win prizes and stuff depending on like your hand. Also, we used to do like ice fishing derbies. Usually the one that my dad and I would go to do would be on the Super Bowl weekend. Super Bowl weekend is usually when it was. Let's see. Yeah, I think that kind of covers outdoor activities for the most part. But yeah, even here we haven't had the snow to really go snowmobiling either. You have to trailer up north if you want to go, which I'm just, I don't know, not into. Seems like kind of a hassle. There's also some winter carnivals and stuff too, I believe, with like ice sculpting and stuff like that. You can go to. There's definitely things going on. Look on your community forums and stuff too, to look for events. That may be outdoors. Like I said, your nature centers, they usually do some stuff in the wintertime too. Actually, we have a nature center that offered a like winter survival or winter, yeah, I think it was like winter survival skill workshop or something. That was kind of cool. I looked into that. Never went, of course, because I don't know how to fucking follow through with shit. But nevertheless, so yeah, that kind of does our outdoor stuff, right? And then we have our indoor stuff. So baking winter treats, cookies, pies, breads, stuff like that. Yeah, I would say as much as I enjoy like smoking and barbecuing and stuff like that, there's some things that that I do, like crock pot meals. That's a big thing for me in the wintertime. It's something I like to enjoy, and it's easy. So, I do like the crock pot meals. You can do a hot chocolate bar, ice cream sundae bar, stuff like that. You can do a game night, play board games, card games, video games. Let's see, movie marathon, holiday classics or your favorite films. I feel like that ship has probably fucking sailed because it's February. Crafts indoors, read a book, plan a spa day, host a potluck dinner, learn a new skill, and puzzle challenge. Yeah, so let's see. Yeah, we used to, when we first moved back up north, we used to host a monthly game night in the wintertime, and we'd usually have like snacks and a meal. Somebody would bring something different each time, and we would play usually games and overindulge in things. But all in all, it was a good time. It's yeah, it was fun. It was fun. What else? Going to you can go to the mall, go to the movies. That's always okay. You're inside. Also, as as dorky as this sounds, you can you can go to the mall and walk around. It gives you a heated place to go walk around. I know it's like an old person thing or whatever, but I don't know. You get your exercise, you're inside, it's warm, and you don't have a bunch of fucking meatheads around you. So, I don't know. It's an easy place to go where you don't really stick out, I guess. Let's see what else. Crafts. Yeah, I don't know. There's always like I've said before, I enjoy coloring, doing adult coloring books. It's relaxing, therapeutic, whatever. Reading a book. Yeah, I'm planning on reading a bunch of books this year, throughout the year. Potluck dinner. Yeah, or just host a dinner. Have some friends come over, stuff like that. Another thing we used to, a family tradition, I guess, in the wintertime was my parents would have like card night, where everybody would come over and play cards, and I guess that's sort of like a game night, but different, I suppose, because you're just playing cards. Or I know like there's guy poker nights. There's also like, I don't know, fantasy football and I don't know, maybe that's over. Yeah, I think fantasy football is over in the winter. Fantasy hockey, fantasy baseball, I don't know. Whatever fantasy shit there is out there, I'm sure you can come up with it. You could start a YouTube channel or a podcast, right? That's something, indoor winter activity you could do. What else? I don't know. Binge watch television. I know it's not productive, but when it's really cold out and you've been out, like myself today, I've been outside all day working in the cold. I came home, took a shower, threw on some sweatpants and a sweatshirt and long sleeve t-shirt under that, and I'm just kind of hanging out. Not really getting too much accomplished because I'm just trying to get my core temperature back up, if you will. Took a nice hot shower, but I don't find like little projects in the house that need to be done. I think we talked about that before. Getting those like light switch covers replaced or damaged outlets replaced, or maybe building some shelving or something like that. Try to focus on the inside of the house, what you can get done in the wintertime, and then obviously when the weather is good, focus on the outside of the house. Doing small upgrades, stuff like that. I mean, I wouldn't, especially, and I guess this is regional, right? Like, I guess I'm only speaking to speaking for like half the country, but, because when I was in Florida, I could do basically the same shit I could do in summer all year round. Just in a more comfortable temperature, really. Like we had our bathroom refinished or remodeled last year, and it was in the winter, and I like, one of my biggest pet peeves is wet socks, and when people walk through my house in the wintertime with shoes on, and there's snow everywhere on my floors and stuff. That really like drives me nuts. So I would say any big remodel jobs, probably save those till summer when it's a little drier out. Let's see. Yeah, I don't know. I guess that's really it. Um, hey, go through and organize. Like if you collect baseball cards or comics or something like that, you can go through and organize that stuff. Uh, move furniture around. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. There's stuff. Fucking figure it out. I guess I don't know. I gave you a list of 10 things or more. So and then we'll have some unique winter experiences. Attend a winter festival, like I said before. The coolest winter festival I've ever been to, and I don't remember the name of it, and it's not even in this country. So, uh, but I feel like mentioning it anyway because it was a really cool experience. Uh, in Ottawa, Canada, or Ottawa, Ontario, Canada. When I was a young man, I had a hockey tournament there, and yes, we beat the Canadians at their own game. But with that said, um, there was a like river festival, and it was actually in February. I remember it was like fucking freezing cold, man. Oh my god, it was cold. Couldn't tell you what the temperature was because everything is in Celsius, but I just know it was cold, like really cold. But anyway, you strap on skates, and there's a river, and I don't know the name of the river that flows through Ottawa. And there's like little booths set up on the river, like shanties with like food and art and stuff you can buy and arts and crafts and different foods and restaurants and drinks and stuff like that. And you skate the river, and go place to place. And it was really cool. It was a really unique experience. I don't know if we have anything here in the States that's like that, but I don't remember that. I don't know. It could have been like River Fest or something. I don't know, but that was really awesome. That's definitely something I'll always remember. Let's see. Ice climbing. Yeah, you're not. I mean, if you can do that, hey, good for you. But you're not going to catch my fat ass climbing up a frozen waterfall. Visit a hot spring. Now that sounds more of like up my alley. I don't know where you would find a hot spring. I know they're here. I don't think I have any in my area. And the only thing I really know about them is they kind of smell bad from like the sulfur or whatever. But I don't know, whatever. Take a sleigh ride. Sure, you can do that. And photograph winter scenery. You know, everybody carries a camera these days in our pockets, and pretty good resolution cameras. With that said, but yeah, I'll tell you, there's been some times I've been on my way to work and I look out the window and there's like a really awesome sunrise, and like the snow is on the buildings and stuff. I don't know, it's kind of pretty, kind of cool. So maybe I'll snap a picture of it. Maybe, I mean, I don't get like totally into it, but and there's another thing about winter too that that's really unique to the season is how quiet it is. It's just like silent. It's almost kind of eerie, but like very relaxing because it's just, and you can hear stuff from like, I don't know, it feels like miles away. But I think that's kind of a unique winter trait. So, go outside and enjoy the peace and quiet. I also had an idea at one point, and this would be an outdoor activity. So, I don't know if you're familiar with Christmas in July, but I wanted to do I wanted to do a 4th of July in Christmas, or 4th of July in winter. So you have Christmas in July. I was going to do like 4th of July in January, I think it was. Let's see. Whatever, 6 months off. Yeah, I guess January. Yeah, January. So yeah, 4th of July in January. and have a fire and do like a cookout and that kind of stuff. I always thought that maybe some fireworks or whatever. I always thought that would be kind of cool, but never took off. But I don't know. Take that for yourself if you'd like. But with that said, that's it for today's episode. I'd like to thank everybody for tuning in. I know it was a little bit of a short one, and hopefully I didn't ramble on too much. And hopefully I provided you some good ideas to make the best and kill the winter blues and make the best of what we have left of winter. Just hang on. Spring is almost here. I know it seemed very long, and sadly, in another year we'll be doing it again. But we got to make the best of it, especially with seasonal depression and stuff like that. Really, the loss of sunlight and not going outside and get the vitamin D and stuff. People's moods tend to get less happier, I guess we'll say. With that said, maybe this will bring you some joy and some of these things and keep you occupied till we can get back outdoors again. But thanks for tuning in today. Check out the video platforms, YouTube, Rumble, and Odysee. Also, follow me on the social medias, Instagram, Threads, Facebook, X, Pinterest. As always, we'll have, on just like today, another episode every Monday morning at 6 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. Hope you can join me on the next one. With that, be the man that you are meant to be. Have a great rest of your week, and thanks for listening.